Yeah, Faster Cap Podcast, episode motherfucking 67. We back, baby.
Motherfucking 67.
We in here.
Everybody back in the building.
Man. We in here, man. It be like that. Yeah. Happy early birthday to cameraman, man.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah,
you gonna get on camera for your birthday?
Early birthday, man. Appreciate
Yeah, we back, baby. What's up? What we on for the weekend, Chris?
Drunk.
Tola, Motola.
All weekend.
Hey, we about to change October to Drunktober, because I swear I've been drunk every weekend.
But yeah, you been having it bad, bro. You got your damn brother first, your wife, and your mama got the same birthday. Your daddy, 2-3 days after that?
Yep.
God damn, boy. You spent a lot of money.
Daddy.
Niggas won't be getting shit from me. I ain't gonna count to you.
That's full.
I don't know who that nigga talking about over there.
They go get my daughter. What's on the docket, man?
Alright, so what y'all want to start off with, man? Y'all want to start with some sports? Y'all want to start with some hip hop?
These crackers.
These crackers.
These crackers.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, Chris.
Yeah, Ritz.
Alright, so let's we'll start off with our favorite. We'll start off with our favorite topic: Boosie and Lil Nas.
Boosie, he ain't do nothing wrong.
So, yeah. Well, so what was it like? It's we had a situation where Lil Nas said, we talked about that last week, right?
Yeah.
Where he said he wanted to do a track.
Yeah.
How did this even transpire yesterday where he was arguing with his daddy? I think his daddy put up a post saying something like Boosie glorified drugs, women, all kind of street shit or whatever. And then he said that, but he mad about my son. Like he passed judgment on my son. He said, nigga, we real Bankhead over here. Like we really from Bankhead over here. Like don't play with us.
From Atlanta?
Yeah, you know Lil Nas X is from Bankhead.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he from Bankhead. And so then his little brother, or I don't know if it's a little brother or his older brother, his brother was just saying like, nigga, how many motherfucking, he said he really just think Boosie just jealous of his brother's career cause he's successful, but he's a gay man that's successful, basically. And he said he feel like that he's jealous of his career. And he said, he put up all like the nominations and shit. He was like, "Are you nominated for anything, Boosie? Have you sold this many records? Have you done this? You just mad my brother's basically doing something you ain't never done, and he's gay." And Boosie responded to Lil Nas' dad and said, "Don't be mad at me that your son came out that way." That's what he said. He said, "Don't be mad at me because you mad that your son came out that way."
Hey, you heard who defended Boosie?
Who defended Boosie?
Big Frida.
What did Big Frida say?
Boosie is not homophobic at all. He just, he just speaking his mind for his opinion. But it wasn't homophobic. Big Frida from? Louisiana? Yeah, somewhere in that area. But she, in that community, so hey, if she cool with it.
She don't speak for the whole community. Since when you cared about what Big Frida had to say? He talking about something. If Big Frida said it, nigga, you since when she turned into Ja Rule, nigga?
Where's Ja?
This nigga said, yeah, as long as Big Frida. I ain't never heard Big Frida come out branding lips ever.
Hey man,
you never had
Boosie
Big Frida.
Hey, as long as she defending Boosie, we good.
I guess, bro.
Top 5 rapper all time.
I guess, bro.
Yeah.
Is we recording?
Yeah, we recording.
I don't see shit moving, bro.
It's over here.
No, look at the record, man.
Look.
Oh shit! All right, man. We rolling, man. I thought we weren't recording for a minute.
I got this over here.
It looked a little funny, man. You gotta keep that shit like that. So look, ain't no cut. We keep it moving around here. So look. So I think. What do you think about it, Kazadi? First of all,
I think it's clear Boosie has an agenda. Anything gay, he's a superhero. Like I guess the anti-hero, the villain. He's going to attack it.
I think Boosie think he doing something good. Like doing something good.
Like, I guess you call that a hero then.
So do you think he's homophobic?
I think homophobic think Boosie homophobic. Like, homophobic be like, Boosie chill.
Like I don't understand how somebody like Hill could like Brandon could say he's not homophobic.
He's not. I really think he's just trolling this nigga at this point. He's
Did you see the tweet?
homophobic.
Did you see the tweet? You seen the tweet Boosie put out?
I did.
So you think him calling him homophobic slurs?
And that right there was fucked up.
You don't think him telling him? That's not
say.
even nothing. That was like the nice part of the tweet. The nigga turned around and said, "The nigga." I don't know if we talked about this last week. The actual tweet, but the nigga told him that he could. He said, "The world doesn't need you. You need to commit suicide."
Damn.
He told the nigga he needs to commit suicide, and he told him that he hates himself. And I'm like, damn, nigga, all this, because the nigga basically said he want to do. He said that he did a track with you, right? I ain't saying that.
I just think
I think on this specific one, I think in this specific situation, Lil Nas did start it, but Boosie started this situation overall, and he kept saying every time Nas did something, he spoke on it. So why are we gonna say? I feel like how can we criticize Lil Nas when Boosie been every time he fucking breathe, Boosie got something to say.
Yeah, I ain't criticizing Nas.
Yeah, and I just think
I feel like that's ain't like niggas do anything for clout for a little bit of attention.
That's
so
why I say he trolling.
It's
I don't think Boosie's trolling. It's clear. I don't think trolling was that looked like trolling you. I ain't never seen nobody.
Boosie at this point wants any type of press. So if it's bad, he'll take it.
Boosie then said that he wants to commit active violence against this nigga. He told the nigga he need to kill himself. He done called him a maggot. He done called it.
What's the definition of a maggot?
Man, listen, I don't know. You go look it up. Maggot with an F. The M is silent.
That's like a male.
The male what?
Do we think
when it
Boosie,
become? Never mind.
Do we think Boosie's jealous of Lil Nas?
Yeah.
Like his career, maybe?
No, I don't think he's jealous per se. Is he jealous of Elton John? Is he jealous of every gay?
I don't think.
He's jealous of.
I think it's
Frank
because.
Ocean?
But we said because he's a male in hip hop. I think that's a difference. Like he's a gay person in hip hop. Elton John isn't a hip hop artist. I think he could care less. You know what I'm saying?
I think he just hate gays. So
that's what y'all think that he hate gays. I don't think. I'll take that before I think
that's why I don't think he hates all. Well, I think he's homophobic. I think he probably just because I think he's homophobic. I think he dislikes gays.
One person in his camp or circle ain't gay. You a fool.
I think they're not public with it.
Even publicly, bro.
I mean, he got a gay manager. But I noticed that every time Boosie talk about his manager, he says my gay manager. He don't just say my manager. He always say like my gay manager.
That mean he ain't homophobic.
Why would you?
That mean he ain't
that's
homophobic.
niggas on your mind.
My black.
That's him saying like, hey, I ain't homophobic. I got a gay manager. I got a gay manager.
So basically,
just to make sure y'all.
But y'all be mad though when a white person be like, I got a black friend.
I don't.
I got one black friend. If he keep reminding you,
like,
I like black people. I got a black friend.
Why you introduce him as your gay man? Yo, this is Steve. This is my homeboy, my road manager. This is my gay man. What?
Fact.
I ain't got too much left to say. Can we get past this topic? I'm running out of capes today.
Just saying.
This nigga crazy.
I don't think he ate gays though. I'm not serious.
All right, so this right here, this situation is why you should have never chose the dinner with Jay-Z, because this man has had multiple dinners with Jay-Z, and that shit ain't did shit for his career. He didn't he hang out with billionaires, and he's still going on Twitter, you know, asking for help and complaining about his label.
Meek Mill.
So Meek Mill posted up a tweet. Meek Mill posted up a tweet. He said,
strong conclusion.
He said if you look at the Meek Mill said if you look up, you know, the labels. He's like, first he said I haven't received a paycheck from my label ever. Now he's been out for damn near 10 years?
So who you getting a check from?
I don't know how he's getting this check. I don't know if he's talking about
what?
And I don't know if he's talking about Rick Ross. I don't know if he's talking about Atlanta Records or he's talking about both, right? But he said when you look at the labels, think about how much money they made off the artist and then ask how much they've actually given the artist. He's like saying like it's ridiculous. He said I'm ready to go to war about my shit. You know what I mean? So he was on Twitter saying, I need to get a lawyer to look into this shit. Me, I was sitting here like, damn, nigga, it's been 10 years. It took you 10 years to want to go to war with your label?
He just checked his bank account.
Man,
he just noticed that money ain't there.
Show money been good. Is this pathetic Like, who's to blame in this situation? What are y'all thoughts on this situation?
I wouldn't say it's pathetic, but it's sad. But it's not like it's the music game.
Yeah,
it's the music game. We see it every biopic, every example. You see people getting screwed by their deal. Seems like that's just standard now. But with the resources that he has, all the dinners with Jay, everything, you would think he would at least have his own lawyer by now. to look into his deal. Like, if you going on Twitter talking about, so I need to hire a lawyer to look into this. Bro, you're too much of a vet in this game to say that. You could say, bro, I had a lawyers and they told me, you ain't got a case, bro. All right, but you
on Twitter.
You just going on Twitter now? Like, come on, bro.
You just now thinking about a lawyer.
I just feel like at this point in his career, he's too high up on the totem pole. If that's what's really going on, don't say that shit out loud because you look stupid. You done had, like, it's not like you on your second album, like, oh, I ain't get paid for my first nigga. You've been out. I don't think he done got some money.
Well, I know just from Dreams and Nightmares, that first album didn't recoup, and you should be getting your money now. Like that advance, you didn't recoup that advance.
Bad albums.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You done sold over 200 twice. You sell one. This is your lowest selling album. So my thing is like, what's going? Like,
I mean, he don't read up probably.
Yeah, like I hate to be the nigga that be like, hey, read your contract, you know. But you should have some kind of legal representation, nigga. Because after my first album, if I ain't got paid yet, I need to figure something out.
And like Brandon said, I think he got paid. He's just saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, they do like they do narratives and shit. You think he probably just trying to stir up some trouble. Then he said he was going to post up his contract on Twitter. And I said, boy, you definitely don't want to do that. Have you lost your mind? Because my thing is, I feel like, nigga, you get to posting up contracts and shit. That's how you get shelled, my nigga. You'll never drop an album again as long as you sign to them. You know, you'll never get the masters
so
back that you want. None of that.
Who is he signed to right now?
He signed to Atlantic Records.
Okay. And
through MMG, too.
I wonder what Ross has said anything about this. He's spoken up.
I don't know, but you know they beefing. You know they beefing. Academics revealed that, you know, like, you know, it was Meek Mill's birthday and Rick Ross was at the club, the same club, and he like made sure that like he didn't come to his section. He told him he can't come to his section. Apparently they crossed paths and they got into it and guns was pulled out. So, but Rick Ross is like, whoa, you can't leave me. You can't leave.
Is Ross, in hindsight now, Ross was the first person standing up for Lil Wayne and the Baby shit. It ruined his relationship with Baby. Now look.
I don't think. Hey, I really think. I think it's more to this deal thing, and you know, Meek Mill's a little, you know. Sometimes he may just might have felt that he didn't get all the money he deserved.
Yeah, I'm not even.
But it couldn't even. But it could be.
I'm not even saying.
I'm not.
You know, I mean,
this nigga's not putting out all these damn albums and they.
I don't feel like you
no
could be
money.
as successful. And we look at the planes, the jury, all that shit. I mean, I know you doing shows, but your shows ain't that much. Goddamn.
This nigga said he got less money than TLC.
As far as what he did.
I get what you're trying to say.
I'm saying the optics of it. It's kind of like,
you're saying like you jumped into somebody's business, and you think that you know every part of their situation. Well, now look what's turning around, and your artists who they used to speak highly of you, they loved you. Now they're basically in the same position that Wayne was, saying like, "Hey, I ain't been paid."
Hey, so even as a boss, even if you personally don't fuck with him, it's still your responsibility. You still obligated to make sure he's straight if he MMG.
And that's why 50 Cent said,
"Shut the fuck up.
You need to stay out of those situations because Lil Wayne will forgive Birdman.
They ain't gonna forget y'all niggas.
But they not gonna forget what y'all did, what you said. You know what I'm saying?
Lil bruh them.
Lil bruh them. Can all producers please get paid? All that shit. He said all that. So this one right here pissed me off, fellas. Listen, I'm free Will Smith, my nigga. Hold on, let's see.
Down Uncle Willie from
Down and dirty at 26. That's amazing. It's incredible. It's really hard. I know. I'm sure. I mean, the thing that Will and I talk about a lot is the journey. I mean, we started in this at a very young age. 22 years old. It's crazy. That's why the accountability part really hit for me because I think you expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex. Right. It's like, well, if you love me, you should know. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you love me, you should be able to read my mind.
So that was her talking about how, you know, sometimes it's hard. Who was that? Gwyneth Paltrow talking, and she was just saying how, like, you know, sex life can be a little hard, you know, in a marriage, and basically saying like he need to know, he should know, she shouldn't have to tell this nigga what to do. That's basically what she said.
All I heard.
This is why I like my pussy licked. This is why I like hit me on this side.
August is a mind reader. That's it. That's only I heard.
Entanglement.
All it tells me
is a mind reader. Clearly.
God damn, I seen a meme of a bitch with her mouth open and her cheeks was going like this, right? And they was like, that's Jada Pinkett giving head to Tupac Ghost.
This nigga Will got like Tupac Ghost, August.
Listen. This motherfucker, I'm tired of her embarrassing Will.
Hey, this nigga need to turn back into Hancock and goddamn handle some shit.
She basically was out here fucking Tupac. She basically was out here fucking Tupac while she was with Will. I don't know how true that is, but I feel like that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? She stayed on Tupac dick. Then, you know, it's entanglements. Then it's like, oh, this nigga got to stay on the other side of the house, but he can't leave because we got to burn and shit. It's an entanglement. You made this nigga come and do a fucking interview. His eyes was red. This nigga was out here crying. You know, he just crying. He just had to come out here and goddamn, and he was on your head. He was like, nah, you was cheating, bitch. He was trying to say it was an entanglement.
Man, Will, we spoke about that.
You know, we all know the speculations of Will Smith. You know, they say, well, that's probably what turned him what he is. Yeah, you know what?
Hey, we not bashing Will. He done got enough.
Yeah, he done had enough this week.
What's up with Jada, man? What's up with her? Why she?
She a hoe.
Why she doing this? Will don't deserve this.
She went to Berkmore. My bad. I'm tripping.
She from Gwinnett.
My bad, yo. My bad. She went to Meadow Creek. My bad. She went to Meadow Creek.
But I just feel like, bro, he needs to be like, yo, hypothetical from now on. To stop speaking on me and our relationship. Just be like, hypothetically, you know, clean it up.
Yeah.
Stop making me look out here crazy.
So she did try to clear it up on Twitter, but, you know, I don't put...
Damage is done.
Right. That was my point. She said, only because I got time today. Stop making up headlines. Watch the red table talk I did with Gwyneth Paltrow for yourselves. Will and I have never had an issue in the bedroom. Thank you. That's cap. You had a whole young boy in your bed. How the fuck y'all ain't have issues? If you got the young
boy, didn't have an issue with that neither. Like, you cool with that?
Oh, maybe they weren't Trent. Never mind, bro.
Next. I told you gotta stay out of Will.
Man, I do not fuck with Jay.
Hey man, hey Will, keep your head up. Damn, can't say that.
That's the problem.
He can't get away from Tupac's ghost, my nigga. The ghost of Tupac. That's probably the name of this episode. The ghost of Tupac. All right. Let's see before we get... Okay. We could talk about Blue Da Vinci real quick. So, y'all been paying attention to this Blue Da Vinci shit? Do y'all know who Blue Da Vinci is?
BMF.
Yeah, he was the rapper. He was like number 2 dude to Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy was number 1. They funded his career. He was number 2. To be honest with you, it seemed like he probably bought... So, Big Meech, I heard that Big Meech is
Crip. That nigga said, don't even goddamn put my name in that shit.
So, yeah, I heard Big Meech was Crip. And, you know, I heard when he met Blue Da Vinci put him on a lot of Crips and stuff in the organization of BMF. And, you know, like, he had, like, some kind of influence. But, you know, Meech was trying to, you know, get him out there as a rapper. So... They feel, so if you ask BMF, a lot of people, and 50 Cent speaks it too, he's not BMF, but you know, he's working with them. They're saying that he's a snitch, right? So when I looked it up, they were basically trying to say that Blue Da Vinci is a snitch because they got picked up first. He got picked up 2 years later. He was like one of the last people picked up, right?
Yeah.
So obviously people were already snitching on Meech and Terry and just the organization, right? But when he got picked up, allegedly, according to their, he tried to snitch, but he didn't give up no valuable information because they already had the information. So basically, he didn't have to, go through the thing of court and all that, and he had to just do his time, which he ended up doing like 5 years. So I could see how there's a gray area, like as if is bruh snitch or not. This is all alleged. Now, what I'm saying ain't law. I do not know the truth, right? So Blue Da Vinci, he got real defensive. And he was on Instagram saying, like, if these niggas, he's on Instagram Live, these niggas try to play with me or play with my name, and if I'm on the show and they misinterpret my name wrong and shit like that, then I'm coming up there and I'm shooting shit up. He ain't saying shooting shit up. He's like, it's going to be bad for niggas. I'm shutting that shit down. I'm playing with more money than the whole production.
I thought I was snitching.
Yeah.
Shit, wait till I get hold of this.
So look, it gets worse. It gets worse. Now 50 said what I was thinking, like, damn nigga, we just stealing 50 boys. Like we ain't nowhere near you yet. He's like, we got 2 seasons till we get to you, my nigga. Goddamn. So
you know you done did some snitching.
Yeah. So then the next he got on Clubhouse. Whack 100. You know, Whack 100 got to put his fucking name and everything.
When we gonna talk about this nigga?
Whack 100 said, he put a. Let me tell you how crazy this is. Whack 100 put up a post of a media post, not even paperwork. It was like a media post where it was like proclaiming that Blue Da Vinci wasn't a snitch. He was like, he didn't snitch, y'all. This is on Clubhouse. I'm sitting here like, how the fuck is this proving that he didn't snitch? You know what I'm saying? So whatever. He invited Blue Da Vinci on Clubhouse. Blue Da Vinci got on there for 5 minutes, ran it, basically said the same shit. And he was like, and if I did snitch, y'all niggas don't do shit to snitches anyway, blah, blah, blah. People try to ask him a question. He overshouted them. He ain't letting them talk. And then when he finished, he hung up. He got up off a Clubhouse. So, do y'all think this is guilty behavior from Blue Da Vinci?
Guilty.
No,
That nigga's guilty.
that nigga's guilty. Yeah,
Oh, snitch ass nigga.
it's if you snitch and they don't accept it, is it still snitching?
Hell yeah, nigga. You said something.
Wait, you said if you snitch.
They be like, nah, we good.
We already know that.
This is not even good information, my boy. You ain't even good.
You gonna do that, Tom? It's alright. You tried.
That's snitching.
I
Yes,
mean, if you snitching, if you press charges right on a nigga and then you go back and you take the charges away, like you still a snitch.
I think
nigga.
that's different.
If you a street nigga and you press charges on another nigga, but then 2-3 days later you be like, you know what, I don't want to press charges no more. Are you still a snitch?
Yes.
All right, so
That's not
like
the same thing.
It's similar.
It's similar as fuck.
It's similar.
I'm trying to find a gray area, but yeah, it sounds like he's guilty. And then I heard he has like remorse. Now he want to be on the show. 50 like, no nigga.
He want to get money in his pocket, boy. Fuck you. You don't even probably own the rights to you, my boy.
Shit. Feds got it.
Yeah. So
it sounds like he did a little bit of telling, but
A little bit.
he just a little. James Harden. We about 4-5 games into the NBA season. I like to call this rule the James Harden rule. Obviously, other people do it, like Trae Young and shit. But the NBA has basically,
Tried to ban.
put the smack down on this rule where basically you can't, when you shoot, it has to be a natural motion. So you can't underswipe sideways under somebody's arm to get a free throw. You can't stick your leg out to draw a three. You can't go around a pick and then stop and back up into a player to draw up a foul. Just a lot of different things, which is basically James Harden's game. It's where he's lived at he's living at the free throw line. He's never been a really efficient shooter, but he's always getting to the free throw line. Every year he leads the league in free throw shooting, right? So he's been struggling this year. Like, I think he's probably had like 1 20-point game. It's just really showing. Now, he says also he's not confident. He feels like he's not confident in his body yet. I will say last year was the first time he's ever had a real injury. James Harden is kind of like an Iron Man. He's always played like 80, 81, 82 games. So last year he had a really bad hamstring injury. And he said his thing is he thinks that he's just not confident in himself yet as far as his body. What do y'all think it is? Do y'all think that James Harden is fraud? Or y'all think it's too early to tell? What are y'all thoughts?
Can I ask a question before we answer your
Go ahead.
For the amount of money he makes, does he have the right to say, I'm not confident? Just off of being hurt? I'm just asking.
I think so.
Yeah, if you just came back from being hurt.
He's never been injured.
What type of injury was it? I can't remember.
It was like a real bad hamstring tear.
Okay.
You know them hamstrings.
It's just hearing that, and then you think about the money. I can see somebody else had said we had this shop talk when I was at the shop getting my haircut. Someone was like, "Oh, that nigga say too much." I'm like, "Nigga, have you ever been hurt? Have you played sports?"
Who say too much?
No, he said.
Oh, James Harden said.
He was saying that you can't say that you make millions like that. I'm like,
That's
nigga,
cap.
have you ever got hurt and then
Niggas
try to
get
go
injured.
that first game you come back, you gonna be a little
That
scared.
don't change.
That don't change the fact that your hamstring.
Like
can be
nigga, the
torn.
first time you rolled your ankle, the next time you got back on the court, you was a little bit more careful.
Yeah, exactly.
Until you rolled it again, he was like, all right, this shit normal.
I don't think James Harden's a fraud. I think that's crazy to say. Like, you don't be that talented, and just because you take away one thing, like free throws, even though that's where he led, but that's not the only way he got to the free throw line. But also, like you said, the scenario's different. He's on a new team, second year with the team. KD's still taking the majority of the shots. He's not the primary shot,
And he's
playing
running point
guard. You know what I'm saying? It's
Somebody
not,
don't want to come back to work.
This ain't the. Even then,
We about to get on his ass. Don't worry, we got some words for this
even
boy.
last year they switched it up because he was like, "Nah, you running point," and it's not like this ain't D'Antoni's system.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's not revolved around him. It's a lot of aspects. He's played a 6-man, and he got into a role in 2011, 12, where he basically was the guy, and there was literally nobody around him.
And he's a great basketball player. He's figured out the way to make the rules work for him. Now they change the rules. Give him time to
We'll
adjust.
find another. We'll find
I'm not
another.
saying he's
group
going to be historically great again because he was like 35 points a game, 40 points. He may not be
Hell no.
averaging that shit, but you don't think he can get you to 24, 23, 25 and still be James Harden?
I feel like if James Harden can
crazy.
get you 22, 23 a game, you good. I think like you said, the great players always find adjust.
And he's getting older.
Yeah.
He ain't in his prime.
And he's not the most athletic person. You know what I mean? And he still look like he
I
looks.
said it's game 4. Like he don't get really back in shape until about right before the All-Star break.
Like, but as soon as they get it,
Like once he get in the mindset, like nigga, I'm about to get in shape. I don't know how he do it, but he do it.
And nigga,
He ain't there yet.
You got handles. He can drive. You can shoot. His shoot is inconsistent, but when it's going, it's going. It still got a crazy step back. So as soon as that shit start falling, what are you niggas gonna say? So yeah, he's gonna have to adjust. He's not gonna get them easy free throws. So he might have a lot of more bad games. But when the good games come, that's where you have an average.
Yep.
I agree. So, what's up with Westbrook, bro? What's going on, Laker fan? What's up with Westbrook? Did they make a mistake getting Russell Westbrook, guys?
Do you think Westbrook looks the worst on that team?
I don't remember what I said about Westbrook, but I definitely was on the Lakers bandwagon, and they look like dumpster juice. Look trash. But they still got time.
They look like the old dads that's trying to play on the park with the young bucks.
They look worse than that. They look worse than that. They look bad. But they still got time to get the chemistry. It's still early. They still got niggas hurt. I think Trevor Reeves is still hurt. You know he old as fuck too. They got some of you hurt.
What you gotta think? I don't trust fresh off an injury Trevor Ariza than the shit I've been seeing recently.
And Melo.
Melo looks good. I don't think Westbrook looks terrible.
Yeah,
He's had a couple good games.
The last game they played against the Spurs.
He had a good game.
Did y'all see the game he played last night where they lost a 26-point lead to the Oklahoma City Thunder, the youngest team in the league?
Yeah, that's
You didn't see that, did you?
I did.
They was up 26, and I want to say they really lost that game because of him.
You do?
Nigga, he looks terrible. Then he had a quadruple-double last night. He had 10 turnovers. I didn't really know that the league really counted as a quadruple-double. That's his 7th quadruple-double in his career.
They count 10 turnovers?
They count turnovers?
Yes.
Was that? I didn't know.
He had a quadruple-double last night, guys. He was terrible. He had 10 assists at halftime. Like, then he came out second halftime. It's like every time they did something, he wanted to go back at them. Instead of just slowing the game down, playing under control, he was out of fucking control. They showed a clip of all the turnovers he had yesterday. It was ridiculous. Now, do I think Russell Westbrook is going to be like that every game? No. I expect him to have good games. He's played better since LeBron hasn't been on the court, but that's going to lead to an issue too. When LeBron gets back and they're sharing the duties, I feel like Russell Westbrook can't do anything off ball. He has to have the ball in his hand because he's ball dominant. That's why I never thought this was a good idea. I thought when they was talking about it was either between him or what's my man name from the King, Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield made more sense to me. Buddy Hield to get you 18 to 20 a game. He's gonna knock down 3-point shooter, one of the best in the league. He can get his own bucket outside of just shooting threes. I don't think you needed another point guard. You know, I
They
think
should have stole Chris Paul from the Suns.
at least that, if that's what you was trying to get, I think they just looked at Russell Westbrook and I think
Y'all not understand. Chris Paul would never be a Laker. It's an unwritten rule.
it's
an unwritten rule.
At this point,
league.
he's definitely not going to be no Laker. Like it's pretty much done. He got a check for playing with the Suns. So I mean, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. But
I mean, why would you leave the team that you just got to a championship with?
I in my mind, I thought Russ could have these games, and it's still possible he could have these games, but he's gonna be the regular, maybe the first half of the season, like
It's gonna be a
the
struggle.
bell cow. Like let him go, let him do it. You'll win the games, and then like after the All-Star break, LeBron's gonna be like, all right. Let's get AD involved. Let's work this dynamic, and we just need you when we need you.
I'm gonna give him 20 to 25 games.
Because even in that game, 20 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists, but the turnovers and losing the lead. That game could have
26
won
pointer.
with LeBron there being all right.
If LeBron was there, they definitely would have won that game.
All right, stop. You did enough.
Yeah.
No.
Then he got mad. Because they was down 4. It was like 10 seconds left. They tried to throw. They tried to throw the ball in. And one of the young boys that lit them up stole the ball and dunked it. He felt like it was unnecessary to do that. So then he got up in his face. He ended up getting ejected.
Good. You tripping.
I think Russell Westbrook, you got some fucking nerve, Mr. Rockabye Baby, Mr. Hands Up, Mr. Too Small, Mr.
Mr. Offensive rebound to get a triple double.
Yeah, you are the definition of a stat pad. I've been saying this, y'all. Now all of a sudden you mad at this young boy who's 21 years old because he wanted to get from 18 to 20 points. That's like a career high for him.
Nah.
Nigga, do something about it, nigga.
That's a 4-point game. Stop him. Don't turn the fucking ball over.
Do something about it, little nigga.
God damn, y'all niggas are harsh.
That shit made me
harsh.
angry.
Like harsh would have been. Nigga,
I was laughing at that nigga,
and that's a waste of a deal. You ain't gonna win a chip, and you gonna be the reason why. That's harsh.
So Kyrie Irving's his supporters protested and tried rushing the Barclays in support of Kyrie's refusal to get vaccinated. What is that about? What's up with
They
fans?
stupid. Kyrie's not going to jail. You rush this shit. You take a chance of your freedom. Do you got the bail money to get out?
You going to
Kyrie
jail for
ain't getting
Kyrie
you out. He not getting you out. That's true.
People feel like that's a cause, man. He's like not Robin Hood, but like
They really believe in him.
They believe in him, so they feel like he's getting the short end of the stick or blackballed or it's unfair. So we live in a world where if you feel something,
You can protest.
I guess I'm just a selfish motherfucker.
Why
Because
rush
unless it affects me directly, I'm not going out and doing some shit. Especially when it comes to Kyrie and he standing up for his thing about the vaccine. I understand it.
Jerry Jones did some bullshit against that. You wouldn't. I'm not saying you would, but a part of you wouldn't want to be like, man,
fuck Jerry Jones,
or sign a petition.
I'm not signing shit. What's that gonna change in
I
my
feel
life?
like a protest. If you if you call him a
people take
nigger,
sports to that level where it's like that's one of the most important things. You got people who get sports tattoos. You got people who get wedding. You got people who whole house is decorated that don't miss a game. That they life is sports. So
my life is sports too, and I get it. Maybe there are people who are more diehard than me. I'm not saying don't protest. My confusion is why do you think what were you planning to do to get inside the Barclays? You would have got shot like when them niggas rushed the White House, nigga. Don't get yourself popped out here, nigga, for being crazy. You don't think no police is working at the Barclays? Boy, you gonna die. Y'all lucky that nothing happened. Y'all just need to be safe, be careful. If you gonna protest, stand outside the Barclays with your sign and do that. Why do you have to rush? What were you gonna do when you get in the Barclays? What was gonna happen for Kyrie? What was gonna happen? First of all, why are y'all mad at the Barclays? The Barclays are not the ones who made the mandates. The city of New York did. So y'all need to go holler at the mayor or whoever made that decision.
Who the mayor now? I know it ain't Giuliani no more. Who it is?
Oh no! But my thing is go to the mayor of New York. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you taking that out. That's out of their control. So anyway, Tom Brady recently in his last game. He threw 3 touchdowns. Mike Evans, shout out to Mike Evans. He turned up on my fantasy league. Including one of those where his 600th touchdown pass. Well, he's already the all-time leader in touchdowns thrown, correct?
Facts.
So he hit 600. You know, that's a new milestone. Where Mike Evans gave the ball to a fan, right? And when he gave it to the fan, Mike Evans didn't know that was a 600 catch. So Tom Brady's assistant went up to the fan and asked for it back, asked for the ball back, and in return, this is what he get. He got 2 signed jerseys and a helmet from Tom Brady. He gets 1 signed Mike Evans jersey and game cleats, $1,000 credit to the Bucs team store, 2 season tickets for 2021 and 2022, and a Bitcoin.
Oh, we good. A whole Bitcoin?
A whole Bitcoin.
Oh, nigga, I missed
Tom
that
Brady
part.
gave him a Bitcoin.
I missed that part.
What's the significance?
That's cool. Of a Bitcoin?
$34,000.
No. It went up. I think it was like 68.
It's 68 now.
Per one?
One coin.
68,000.
He can cash that shit out today and get 68,000. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you the real number. We can keep talking.
All right.
That changed. That changed my whole answer.
Shit, it didn't change mine.
So at first I thought that too. I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking what he thought. I'm like, yeah.
Time out. Hold your thought. I'm gonna show you why.
If you wait
54,
54, you know how much
54.
that
This what happened. The assistant said, "Let me get the jersey. We'll help you out." He gave the jersey away, and then they came back and gave him all the signed shit.
Well, I seen them discussing something, and I seen them make a handshake.
Sure,
right?
But he gave the jersey before he gave him.
He gave the ball back.
The ball back. My point is, everything he just named, he could have got that and more if he just holds on to the ball and waits and be like.
The Bitcoin, if you hold on to
everything else, I understand. That Bitcoin, that one Bitcoin.
One thing about Bitcoin,
more than anything else.
Nah,
You know what he could have got?
I don't agree.
What?
I don't
Let me
agree.
get 2 Bitcoins.
No, I'm just saying that Bitcoin.
I don't agree with
That
that.
Let me
Bitcoin.
get 2 Bitcoins.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree. And at first I did agree. I did agree with when I thought about it.
Whatever they negotiated, he had more negotiating. Tom Brady
If
said
he
himself,
sits on that
just hold the
ball, if he sits on that ball when they want
What do you have to lose?
think about this, y'all. Think about this.
Era where that Bitcoin cost that ball.
Bruh,
Shit.
listen to this.
I know what I'm
No,
saying.
Chris.
he had more room for negotiation.
Y'all need to
to
find
get
out.
more. He
Right,
got
he
2
did.
Bitcoins.
He
But at that time, when you getting offered that, nigga, I would have been like, yes.
Bruh,
Is he a
hold
bad
on.
negotiator?
Hold on.
If he was a
Can I
bad
say something,
negotiator,
please? Can I say something?
How much is a Bitcoin?
right now,
They said 68,000, bro. That ain't shit.
It's not.
This is what I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. Please, this nigga, if
Do
he
you know
sits
where
on
it was
this
at? Do
shit.
you know where it was at this year? At the
That
beginning
ball,
of the
Bro,
year.
please,
Y'all not listening.
Let me just say something. If he sits on this ball for 4 years or just waits till this nigga retires, right? And say Canton want to buy the ball back, or he just puts this shit on eBay, that shit is easily going for at least 3, 4, 500,000, bro.
I don't think y'all get
If y'all look up Barry Bonds' record for for hitting the home run,
Wait.
I'm saying the ball is worth more than a $68,000 Bitcoin. I don't care if Bitcoin goes up,
Y'all don't understand.
but y'all don't know what the future of Bitcoin is.
Even if you,
Y'all are-
I'm saying his signed jersey, his 600 catch
I'm not even
jersey.
saying that. But I'm saying.
Listen,
What
the
you
ball
saying?
is never going to depreciate.
I'm not even
The
talking
ball
about
is never
basketball.
going to depreciate.
So I'm gonna.
Is Bitcoin going to depreciate? Can y'all prove to me that in 3-4 years that Bitcoin is going to stay
Bitcoin
where
is
it's at?
never depreciated. It only goes up.
Listen.
The ball is guaranteed.
Let me go down.
That ball ain't guaranteed.
That ball is guaranteed.
Bonds will have more chance of being valuable than Bitcoin.
Y'all are crazy.
Worth that much.
You don't think the NFL would buy that ball back
You crazy?
and put that shit in? Want to put that shit in Canton?
600 touchdown ball. That's the whole.
Ain't nobody.
I get what y'all
I'm asking both of y'all
saying.
I
questions.
get what
Well,
y'all saying.
Justin's saying hold on to the ball because the ball is valuable. You can get more worth. Y'all saying niggas offer you Bitcoin, you should take it.
No. I get.
Right?
No. If you,
What I am saying,
negotiation skills, yes.
hold on to the ball. I'm offering. He offered me a Bitcoin. Oh,
Yeah, the problem is he
shit.
negotiated right there from the stands.
I can wait
That's
till
why I
after
agree
the
with y'all.
game and say, if you gonna offer me 1 Bitcoin, you gonna offer me 2 Bitcoins. The niggas ain't gonna say, well, now that you said that, we're not gonna offer you no Bitcoins. No, they want the ball.
Give me 2
They're not gonna go
Bitcoins
lower.
plus
You
those. Plus
negotiate.
those.
At that time.
So why would you say yes to 1 Bitcoin if y'all saying it's so valuable?
Why?
An hour later, you can get 2 Bitcoin.
Because we know how value.
Tom Brady wanted that ball bad enough to give you.
Answer my question.
Tom Brady wanted that ball bad enough.
But it depends on how much money you have. Because me in my position, I'm not that rich. So if I hear one Bitcoin,
you should have got your lawyer. You need a lawyer, Meek.
I'm speaking from the fan. I'm speaking as the fan.
Wait. You invest and get it. Hold on to the ball. This is a kid.
That nigga was not a fucking kid, bro.
A grown man.
That nigga was in medical school, bro. He's a grown man by now.
He's smart. He knows what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
That ball, as much as we want to say it's going to be worth so much money 20 years from now.
You gotta answer my point.
Listen to me. 20 years from now, that ball could be worth $100K.
Yeah.
Bitcoin 20 years from now can be worth $1 million. If you had bought, there's a coin out there right now called Shibu. If you had spent $1,000 4 months ago for that one
2
coin,
weeks ago,
you'd be a billionaire today.
Okay.
Because that shit wasn't even a penny 2 weeks ago.
Billionaire.
So answer my question.
So that goes to his point.
Answer my question.
That goes to his point.
I agree with you. You're saying
bad.
Wait. 4 months, a year, and then you lose your leverage, you get a Bitcoin. What I'm saying, you wait 2 hours.
I agree.
You wait 2 hours. So now you know what's better than a billionaire? 2.
But see, they're gonna tell you wait 2 hours. They're like, fuck it, we don't want to give you a Bitcoin.
That's cap.
No, they're not.
There's a reason.
Now you answer my question.
There's a reason.
Tell me why. Because you said the ball is not so more valuable. So how the ball getting value 2 years?
They offered you the same value they think it is.
Yeah.
Right there.
No.
That shit's worth no more than.
No, I know that's cap. Tom Brady said that's cap.
There's a reason Tom Brady sent the nigga over there to get it.
He said, damn, he lost his negotiating power by giving the ball up
Exactly.
away. Tom Brady said that. But he said we gave him a little something special. He could have got whatever
it sounded like he agreed before the Bitcoin even came.
And you're right. He agreed before Bitcoin. Tom Brady gave him a Bitcoin.
And his reasoning was, it's Tom Brady, you give him the ball back.
My point is saying, you're saying the ball not going to have that value. How if they offering a Bitcoin? If the Bitcoin is so valuable, why offer Bitcoin?
This is what I'm telling you. He had very bad negotiation skills.
Yeah.
But in the moment, and it's like, all right, I get this, and this. I can see why he would agree. If you hear the word, if you hear the word Bitcoin, a whole Bitcoin, it's kind of
all process should be. Oh shit! Niggas start off the negotiation.
That's like a nigga said, right? I said it's bad negotiation.
Let's not speak hypothetical. Justin said it. It's a fact. They didn't offer him a Bitcoin.
Right.
The assistant didn't offer him a Bitcoin. So that's throw all that shit away. That don't even matter.
The thing is to hear somebody say
that didn't happen.
I'm just saying to hear the word I'll give you a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Anybody's first reaction is yes.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Nobody offers a one Bitcoin. You have never heard somebody.
You're an idiot.
I
think you're an idiot. If somebody said you're negotiating, right? It's negotiation.
David,
somebody offer you.
It's a negotiation in the middle of a game.
It is rare for somebody to say, "I'll give you a whole."
You're not saying anything different.
You're thinking of it logically from not. You're not in that moment.
You're just like.
And now I would have looked at myself like, damn, I was an idiot.
Exactly. Now, yes, but I understand why he.
I didn't say I didn't understand why I didn't take it. First of all, it didn't happen that way. But hypothetically, if it did, I understand. You jump, you say Bitcoin, but you don't.
That guy probably didn't know that was the 600th ball. At that moment, he probably didn't know. He thought it was just
My
like
niggas is speaking hypothetical. This is exactly what happened. The guy came back and said, "Can we get the ball back?" Why? Oh, this is Tom Brady's 600 ball. Oh, there's a negotiation happening. No Bitcoin. We can give you this, and that. They have a handshake. He gives them the ball back.
They could have just did the whole NFL. Hey, this NFL ball, get that shit back.
They can't do that.
Why the fuck they can't?
They can't do that.
It's an NFL football. Yes, the fuck they can.
How?
It's NFL's football. Yes,
they can.
No, they can't take that back.
Baseball back and get hit.
You can't take that back, bro. You can't take that shit back.
Y'all missing the point. You keep saying if they offer you a Bitcoin, you jump on it. If somebody's starting off a negotiation with something, and it's like, yo, that's valuable as fuck. What does that mean?
Say you a diehard.
Answer my question.
Listen,
what do I have that's so valuable that you starting off a negotiation with one Bitcoin?
I get that.
Maybe what I have is more valuable than one Bitcoin. Maybe what I have,
you're too logical for me.
You give me more. You
gotta be logical when you're negotiating, my boy.
I get that. I'm saying it was bad. It was bad negotiation skills, but in that moment, even if he just heard the signed jerseys, he was like, oh, I could have these, and I just want to put these up on my wall. I don't even want to.
I agree with you.
A signed Michael Jordan shoes is sold for $1.2 million.
Right.
Signed Tom Brady jersey.
Who knows?
Same price.
But maybe he just want to take that.
I'm not saying.
Maybe he heard their jerseys. Maybe he heard the jersey. Like, damn, I just want to have that in my wall. And that's all he's thinking. You can have the ball back. That's all I want.
If he don't care about the money, then that's cool. That's his choice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so when it comes to negotiation and in the heat of the moment, he probably know he shot himself. Like, he fucked himself up. But what I'm trying to tell you is, to him, that was a good deal.
Even though that football was his $600, it was not signed by Tom Brady.
Y'all niggas, we good.
If it's not,
we just agree, disagree.
No, I'm just saying.
I agree with you when it comes to
you guys are two things.
If the football was
undervaluing the value of that football.
If the football was signed,
because it doesn't make sense. If it's not valuable, then why offer a Bitcoin and other shit?
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole thing.
Fucking sense.
You could get a hold of Bitcoin.
You get a hold of Bitcoin. I didn't say do what Justin suggested. Hold it for 4 years and see what. Maybe that's a risk. I don't know.
I don't think it's a risk, but it might. It may not. It may or may not be as much as the Bitcoin that you got. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying. What I'm saying is, yes, it may or may not be more that. Okay. But one thing is, we don't know. One thing we can't guarantee is where Bitcoin is going to be.
That's a fact.
One thing I can guarantee is that the ball is going to be more valuable. That's all I'm saying.
Is an unsigned football more valuable?
Because if you don't give it back,
you don't sign it.
It don't have to be signed.
It have to be signed.
Nigga, they got footage of you getting the ball.
You don't sign it.
Remember that one kid that swapped out the football?
So now you talking about the what is?
I'm just saying, if he swapped out the football and gave it back to the NFL.
Listen, there's ways to prove. There's ways to prove that.
I'm that guy. I don't think Tom Brady doesn't sign it. Even when they go to Canton, they don't sign it. Evan Smith, they don't. When Barry
Bonds, let's look up what Barry Bonds home run breaking the home run record. Let's see how much that sold for. He didn't sign that shit.
Then you're in that position where I got.
I was in that position. I promise you, I would have gave the ball up for a Bitcoin. Swear to God.
Then I would be like, Chris, why didn't you try to get 2 Bitcoins?
I only need one.
Why?
You only need one.
Why? This nigga don't even want to negotiate. He just giving them. He's just taking.
I'm asking you the question now. Why do you only need 1 Bitcoin?
Because
and when you get 2,
or I don't need 2. You just understand. I can get so much with 1 Bitcoin.
Y'all see how crazy this sounds?
But my argument,
is different. You don't know what you can get with a Bitcoin.
No, we just talking about niggas need. Y'all niggas need a lawyer. Y'all should holler at a lawyer.
Whatever you can get, I can get. That's what I know.
My whole point is, yes, it was bad negotiation, but in the heat of the moment, I could understand why he took the deal.
I've never heard.
I didn't say that.
That's all. I don't think he ever should have had a heat of the moment. I think he should have waited and thought about that shit.
That's it.
Tom Brady wanted that ball big enough
to end the game.
Tom Brady wanted the ball big enough to send a nigga over there and offer him a Bitcoin, allegedly, maybe. I don't know if that's the truth.
That's fucking crazy.
But he said he came over there for the negotiate. I'm like, oh, this nigga really want this ball.
Let's talk after the game.
I ain't saying go overboard, but you talking about a Bitcoin. Well, give me 2 and it's yours.
2 and it's yours.
2 and it's yours. Nigga, you start off high. Nigga, give me 4 Bitcoin.
I get that. Did that nigga look like a negotiating type nigga?
He going to medical school better know something. How do you know what a nigga look like that negotiate?
All right, see, now
with me, I'm asking what a negotiator look like.
You understand? They didn't have to negotiate.
He said, "Does he look like a negotiator?" This because this nigga shoot docs with niggas.
That nigga look happy. That nigga look so happy. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm getting these signed jerseys."
They took advantage of him. Because you know what he said?
I agree.
Because you know what he said? Because you know what he said? The first thing he said is Tom Brady. You get Tom Brady the ball. And we said, nigga, you made a mistake. Y'all was vouching for the nigga that made a mistake.
I'm agreeing he made
a mistake. I want tickets for that. I want lifetime.
I want to hear your butt, nigga. You fucked up.
Hey, Raymond Jones Stadium. I want lifetime to the Bucks. I don't never want to pay for a game again.
As long as Tom Brady playing the stadium, I need season tickets for 3 years after that.
I want them for my life. You can make it. You're the owner. You can give me lifetime.
I need that. I need that.
I need that. This is a 600. How many people got 600 touchdowns in the NFL? Just him.
Facts.
How many people gonna get that?
Probably just him.
Who else gonna get that? That's a record. That's like an NFL baseball home run record, a hockey goal record.
But I'm not disagreeing on that. I understand
he
that
established
point.
The fact that he said he might have been cool with what he got, or he might not in the heat of the moment. That's
what
fine.
You're saying is 100% correct.
My thing is, with the Bitcoin, he had a better run than that holding that ball for waiting to.
And that's why I disagree.
Tom Brady.
You can't say that, bro.
Why? You gotta give me one reason.
Have y'all been watching Bitcoin over the years?
I'm using Michael Jordan as an example. David, this is what I'm saying.
That's what I said. Bad negotiation. I agree with that part.
He would have to wait 30 years to even get an evaluation of that ball.
No, he would not.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
What are you talking about? Niggas that sold balls less.
I just saw Michael Jordan sold one of his shoes, $1.2 million.
That's because he decided to do that.
For like one of his earliest games.
But that don't mean you had to hold on to it that long, bro. That shit could have been sold. He didn't have to hold on to it.
I didn't say hold on to it for years. I said hold on to the end of the fucking game.
Yeah.
You go sit down with the motherfuckers and say,
he basically
said Bitcoin, right? Let me get two.
He basing no. What he doing is he basing off what I said. And I said you could wait a couple years if you want to. You could put that on eBay right now and cash out for more than what a Bitcoin is worth right now. If you want to sell that motherfucker
Bitcoin right now, easily.
They just said it's 68,000. So
you could be 100,000. It's worth more than
that.
You know how I know? Because they offer him a fucking Bitcoin and more. That's how you know it's worth more than that.
Facts. Come on, man.
What's the point of the conversation?
Come on.
Oh, the one piece. Let's not say they're stupid for offering him a Bitcoin. Because Tom Brady needs one more.
Tom Brady needs that Bitcoin.
Tom Brady needs a Bitcoin. He got a super billion.
He said I gave him something special.
He makes $100 million. He has enough Bitcoins to offer him.
See,
y'all niggas not making sense now. Y'all don't be logical.
You would have to know crypto like we know it. That's why we trying to say it, bro.
Bro, nothing.
Nigga, y'all just said that it's worth 68,000.
You don't understand.
If he want to sell
unless you tell me 2 Bitcoins is worth less than 1 Bitcoin. I don't want to hear it.
I can trade that 1 Bitcoin for another coin that's worth $1 billion.
So Bitcoin. So what you telling me is?
But that's the risk right there. Y'all talking about the risk. That's the risk.
Fuck all that. You telling me Bitcoin is hella valuable, right?
You could also send that Bitcoin and trade it for something that ain't worth it.
But you don't understand. You don't need more than one. If I'm saying I need 1 coin to make $1 billion.
So Chris, basically what you're saying is
$1 billion.
Chris, you're basically saying if I give you a $1 million investment, when you could get a $3 million investment, you're saying I only need one.
I'm telling you,
I only need one.
No risk, bro.
Yeah, no risk.
You know, I'm telling you, as a broke person, if I heard Bitcoin, yes, here.
I'll tell you, as a broke person, that's probably why you're broke and poor. You make bad decisions.
I'm not finna sit on some shit for 4 years.
You keep saying 4 years. I'm talking about 40 minutes.
You don't have to even. No, he's talking about what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is he can put that shit on eBay as soon as he leave a lot.
But you're not. You're more guaranteed with that Bitcoin than
that money right
when you leave. I promise.
Nigga.
Bitcoin ain't going nowhere, dog.
You're saying what you're talking about is the nigga who had the Bitcoin and bought $8,000 and he became a billionaire. What's the percentage of that happening to everybody who invests in Bitcoin? That's probably like a 1% chance that you're gonna have that trajectory. That's what you're not paying attention to. That is a higher risk than sitting on that ball. That ball is guaranteed to make you.
That ball is not guaranteed.
To do what?
To do what?
Those numbers.
What number?
Boy, you crazy as hell. Boy.
What's the lowest you think that ball go for?
200K.
The lowest. And what's the highest you think it'll go for?
3-4
million.
No, 1,000. I promise you,
bro.
You're off.
You don't think Stanton, the Hall of Fame, wouldn't buy that shit back?
I could understand if that ball was Tom Brady's
Canton, whatever the fuck. I'm thinking of Stanton Road.
It's different if it was his 600 ball and he was with the Patriots.
No, it's not.
It would mean so much more.
It means the same.
Now y'all niggas trying to tell us we don't know crypto. Y'all niggas don't know sports. Y'all niggas do not know
the value of that fucking ball.
I'll tell you this: if you talk to a crypto person,
and I guarantee
they wouldn't even give you.
Bro, niggas have sold their NBA championship rings for more than that, my brother.
Find me one. Find me one person that says
30% of a Bitcoin for that ball. I'll tell you that for.
So you telling Tom Brady's an idiot for giving him another Bitcoin then?
Tom Brady's rich. Shouldn't give him any Bitcoin, but giving him.
Then why don't you give him what you fucking can?
That's where the bad negotiation part comes in.
I'm not missing that part.
But Tom Brady was like, "Hey,
I'm talking about this nigga."
But let me say something.
I'll give you.
Hey, listen. Barry Bonds, hey y'all.
Bitcoin is worth more.
Hey, Barry Bonds' home run ball was sold for $752,467. So you're telling me this nigga 600 ball, he's already broke the record. This is just the 600. You don't think it could sell for anywhere like that? You talking about the highest it sells for $200,000-$300,000. You gotta be shitting me, my boy.
This nigga said a Bitcoin worth.
But you telling me that the Bitcoin
$36,000
is the easier thing. Y'all niggas
in the
market.
market.
Fucking
I'm gonna hold on to
y'all
that ball
seeing
for
the Bitcoin at 68,000. I'm telling you, this Bitcoin can get this guy so much more than that 68,000 that is worth. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Then why not get 2?
That's just what it's valued.
Then why not get 2?
Judge David, this Bitcoin.
Why not get 2
the
Bitcoin?
The coin itself, not just the value. The coin.
Get 2 so you can get double whatever you
need 2. You just need 1.
No, you get 2.
Ron Artest championship ring was sold for $100K.
You get 2.
That was just a championship ring.
Niggas is crazy. You can't.
Right,
We can't tell me you just need 1.
We got one more. We got one more thing to talk about, bro. We got one more thing to talk about. I like the energy in here. I like it.
I don't.
Let's talk about. No, I think these niggas completely wrong, but I'm not. We're not gonna change their mind.
Y'all niggas is wrong.
Let's let it go. Let's let it go. Let's let it go.
Before we do that, I'll put it like this: Steph Curry with cryptocurrency bought an $80 million digital painting.
Okay.
Because Steph.
Let him finish. Okay. What does that mean?
$80 million.
He bought it with 1 digital currency, or he took a few. Show me the article where he says with 1 digital currency he bought an $80 million painting. Show me that. And guess what I will say? Even if you show me that, he could have got 2 of them.
And let me ask you this. No. Time out. Let me break that down. And Steph Curry lives in San Francisco, literally the richest part of America, where he probably got an insider tip about that. He got good knowledge.
What he's saying does not make it seem like you only need 1 Bitcoin. Yeah. Give me an example where you only need 1 Bitcoin.
All he's saying is shoot your shot at a second one.
At a second one.
That's all he's saying.
He keeps saying no.
No. It's rare to get 1 coin from a person.
All right. Let's. We gotta move on, y'all. We gotta move on.
No matter what the negotiation.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. We can talk about this after. We gotta move on. All right. The NBA finally released their top 75, and people are happy as expected. But people are saying, okay, these are the snub. This is the snub list. Dwight Howard didn't make it. Dwight Howard, his resume: he's an NBA champion, 8-time All-Star, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Defense Slam Dunk Champion. Klay Thompson didn't make it. 3-time NBA champion, 5-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, 1-time All-Defense, most threes in 1 game. That's 14. Ginobili, 4-time NBA champion. He has a 6th Man of the Year, 2-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA.
Ginobili didn't make it?
He didn't make it.
Oh.
Tracy McGrady, who I feel shouldn't have fucking made it. Shout out to Buki. Punk ass nigga, I'll fight your ass for your shit you was talking about on Twitter.
Damn.
Anyway, Tracy McGrady didn't make it. 2-time scoring champion, 7-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, Basketball Hall of Fame, Most Improved Player. Vince Carter, his cousin, Tracy McGrady's cousin, 8-time All-Star.
Vince Carter didn't make it.
2-time All-NBA, Rookie of the Year, Slam Dunk Contest champion, right? Mm-hmm. Last one I would say, Tony Parker. Almost 1,100. This is his resume. This is kind of weird. Oh, never mind. 6-time All-Star, 4-time NBA champion, 1-time Final MVP. So, I've also noticed that people, for whatever reason, people are attacking Dame Lillard.
It's the first nigga I saw.
Dame Lillard made it, and people are mad about that.
Over.
Okay, let me say my issue with people coming at Dame. My issue with people coming at Dame is there's other niggas that don't belong in that motherfucker first.
Who?
All them old niggas.
Did James already make it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like them fucking. I don't even want to say Bob Cousy, but that list is an extensive amount of niggas from like the 40s, 50s.
I don't think too many
60s. I feel like
50s and 60s. But you
gotta take some of them niggas up out of here.
Did you look at any of their stats? Or
yes. I
just wasn't name that.
But my thing is, how can I feel impressed by your stats when you only it was 8 teams at the time?
Hey.
Well, then it's why
I feel like listen. I respect.
That's not fair.
I feel like this. Them niggas made the 50th anniversary team. That's fine. Those niggas do not belong on the 75-year list.
See, that's why I disagree with you.
Can I?
That's why I agree with
I
agree with me, nigga.
I think you could say somebody say, "Oh, Kwame Brown would have been a fucking superstar in the 50s." Cool, but
I'm not, that's not the logic I said.
But why are they better now? then if they're part of the NBA history, you have to include them.
I feel like the top 75 should be the top 75. If you was top 3, 4 in your era, then you're gonna be on the list.
What is an era? How do we define an era? It's 75 years. How would you define an era?
You say 15 years. You say 10 years.
So every 15 years, if you saying only 3, 4 people should make it, then it should be room for these niggas to be in there.
That's an example, bro.
I'm just saying.
If
you take a few players from each era,
all I said is give me one name.
Hold on. Okay, let me pull up
because the game changes.
Let me pull up the list.
Facts. The game changes. It's hard to compare. But if you were dominant in your era,
nigga, I just seen footage of Will Chamberlain. That nigga definitely is one of the best centers of all time. Facts. Now, when I see a nigga, these niggas from the 40s and 50s, and it's in black and white, and these niggas is just spinning around in circles with they right hand. These niggas is only dribbling around in their right hand, and niggas are telling me,
but if they was the best in their era, that's the best.
A lot of niggas on that list.
No, it's not.
It's too many of these niggas on that list. It's too many niggas on that list, bro.
Paul Arzon, we had to look him up. Rick Barry was 70s.
I agree with Rick Barry though.
Bob Cousy was 50s. Dave Cohen.
Dave Bing be on there.
Look it up. That's all I would say. I don't know. Maybe he might be an example you're talking about. Possibly. But I'm sure he was a baller. I'm sure.
Y'all niggas are disrespectful to the old shit, man.
Listen,
it gotta evolve. It gotta evolve.
I'm not mad at Dave Bing.
Ain't too many names on here. That's like that.
Listen, I'm looking at Dave Bing's career mixtape. This shit better be some fire. I know that.
Give me the stats. I don't care how you.
Nah. I need to see this nigga play.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The game has evolved. You can't say,
so some of these niggas gotta be kicked out.
No,
because the game has evolved.
That's not.
Does that not make sense?
No, it's
75 in your.
It's the NBA's top 75 ever. It's not the top 75 NBA from different eras, nigga. It's whoever the best is, nigga. Just the best. It's the best. Who's the top best?
So it's not. It's just what I'm saying is, if a nigga gave you 20,000 points in his career, but he did it in the 50s, right?
Listen, that's great. A lot of people getting 20,000 now.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, cause you play with 8 people, nigga.
See, now niggas is not qualifying this shit, because that nigga
this nigga's weak, bro. This nigga's weak sauce.
I'm sorry.
This nigga's going to his left with his right.
Time he was nice.
He's weak sauce, bro. I don't want to hear
it. He accomplished more than niggas that wasn't on that list.
Y'all niggas gonna have to fight me, bro.
Y'all niggas gotta be logical.
Just because he can beat Dame Lillard, just because Dame Lillard can beat him, does not mean you
got little hops on. You got little hops on.
It's about the accomplishments you did.
Listen,
my
whole point was.
Oh shit!
We get to Serena. Hold on.
When nigga can beat him, why is he better? It's the same argument y'all made.
Serena's a woman. You're putting a woman in a
talk about the sport.
Like, nigga, you're not making sense. That comparison don't make sense.
It does make sense.
You throwing a woman in there. I'm talking about a nigga playing in a sport that's been around for this has an NBA league for 75 years. And we're talking about the top 75 players to ever play in this league. The reason y'all niggas is putting all these old niggas in is because y'all don't want too many new niggas because y'all feel like the list is flawed. No. Where in actuality, if these niggas played in this fucking league right now, they ain't that. This is cool. The game evolves. The game evolves. I understand that, but we gotta understand that these niggas is not. This is not the same.
See the nigga stats.
This is not the same shit. Like, these niggas. Listen, I appreciate what y'all niggas done, but the game, you're supposed to be better. The next generation is supposed to be better. That's the same reason when niggas talk about Michael Jordan and niggas be like, oh, well, everybody's fast and strong.
20 points a game, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 rebounds.
And this is when niggas like Oscar Robertson was scoring 45 points a game. And Wilt Chamberlain was scoring fucking 50 points a game. And this niggas gave you 20.
Now he played in the 60s
26 and 3?
He played in 67 versus.
He gave you 26 and 3? That ain't enough.
Why is it not enough?
It's like 85 players right now in the NBA that score 20 points a game.
For their career?
Come on now.
For their career?
It'll be more than that.
For their career?
It will be. 20 points ain't shit.
For their career?
20 points ain't shit in today's game. They will score 20, I guarantee you.
For their career?
Yeah.
Show me.
I think, shit, if you go on the 75 list and then you just add people who scored that, I'm guaranteed you'll see.
That's why they on the list.
It's a lot of people on there that ain't on there. Right. Dwight Howard should be on the list. How the fuck are you?
Should be on the list.
How the fuck can you be a three-time defensive player of the year, 8-time All NBA, 5-time All Defense, 8-time All Star, and you ain't make the list over David Bing?
That's the biggest.
But y'all niggas is the biggest. No, that's just the first
list.
name I seen. But my thing is,
that's the biggest.
You hate on Dave.
But
Dave Big got partners and then come out.
Listen, my whole thing is how the fuck.
Yo,
but let's be honest. Okay, so tell Brandon, tell me if you agree.
Don't
with
even use Bing.
Tell me if you agree with this. I'm not trying to disrespect David Bean. That's just the first name I seen, right? So how does David Bean make this list?
It was nice
Over Dwight Howard.
How many championships he won?
Niggas is coming at they first. I guess niggas is coming at who they familiar with. Niggas
don't use Bing back.
I'm saying you better use Google.
David Bean, bro, I'd have gave you a bucket. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's
You feel you get a bucket. I'd have gave that nigga a bucket. Oh God, nigga. Oh God, I'd have gave that nigga a bucket.
Bro, y'all
I'd have gave that nigga
crazy.
a bucket. Nah, you crazy, nigga.
Nigga averaged 20. He got 20.
Nigga averaged 26 and 3. Nigga, that's it.
Don't even use Bean.com.
This nigga.
I can't with Hey Chris, what time? I'm going out tonight, bro. Fuck it.
Bro, that niggas is tweaking, bro. That's the
Nigga, the fact that I said Dwight Howard and you ain't say nothing, and then when I said Ginobili, you said Ginobili.
I did say Dwight
Get the
Howard.
fuck out of here, nigga. He came off the bench,
I
nigga.
did say Dwight Howard.
This nigga said Ginobili.
You don't even know that fucking list.
Y'all niggas.
Stupid, man.
What the fuck you mean? Put some
Hey.
respect on that ball, nigga.
Hey, let me give y'all an argument that me and Boogie argue about. So I said Tracy McGrady don't belong on the list, right?
Shit.
And I said because simply the fact that Tracy McGrady is the only nigga from his class, and even above that, I've never seen an NBA superstar that can't get out of the first round. I've never seen one.
He's qualified.
It doesn't exist.
Chris Paul for the longest.
Why?
Chris Paul been out the first round. What you talking about? He took New Orleans out the first round. No, I'm not saying that this is the qualifier. This is my personal opinion. This is why I'm asking. I want to hear what you got to say about it.
Go ahead.
Bookie's thing was, well, he's a 2-time scoring champion.
He was one of the best players for a minute.
So if you're the best, if you're the best player in the league, one of the best players in the league, right? You would say he was top 5.
Of course, in his prime.
So what top 5 player has never got their team out of the first round?
One without a good team.
He's an anomaly.
He didn't have a good team around him.
He played with Yao Ming, my nigga.
He was supposed to get out the first round a couple times.
So the fact that you never got out the first round, and you the best, you one of the best, you're the top 5 player
He grossly
when you were out
in the playoffs.
and you never could get your team out of the first round.
That's a fact.
You think that should get you on the top 75? That resume.
His numbers easily. His success. Then you got.
Nigga, we just talking about the first round. We ain't even talking about like I'm not mad at a nigga for not making a conference championship. Nothing.
I gotta value your success.
I've literally seen.
Because there's a lot of
his peers. Let's talk about his peers. We seen what
Kobe
Kobe did. We seen Allen Iverson get to a championship. I've seen Carmelo get to a goddamn Western and Eastern Conference. He got the Eastern Conference Finals. He got to a Western Conference Finals. Every peer. I've seen Vince Carter get to a second round at least. I've seen Ray Allen get to a Eastern Conference Finals.
You feel like Ray Allen was better than
I felt like maybe his style of play was better suitable.
You saying maybe? I'm asking you.
I feel like his style of play was suitable.
His success I feel like from Milwaukee.
I'm confused as to why Tracy McGrady has. I agree with Tracy McGrady's talent, but basketball is a team sport. So if you're gonna be the best player, when niggas talk about what do niggas say when they talk about All-Star? With the All-Star shit, the reason this nigga didn't make it is because his team is trash. But this nigga made it because his team actually wins. Yes, so I'm just going consistently off what
he made the playoffs. He was in there. The team was winning in the regular season.
Making the playoffs for him should just that should be normal.
He made the playoffs.
You haven't made out of the first round.
And that's where
you're one of the best.
That's where the conversation comes.
Niggas be talking about trying to put him and Kobe in the same sentence.
They were in the same sentence at one point.
Nah, they ain't in the same sentence because Kobe would have got your ass to a fucking second round if he played on that team. I guarantee it.
I don't.
You agree with that?
Until he got talent.
You agree with that? Kobe would have got your ass to a second round.
When did Kobe get out the first round until Paul Gasol got there?
What?
Like.
Yeah, till Paul Gasol got there. This nigga played with Yao Ming. Why you ain't get to the second round, my boy?
And he underachieved. But you say.
So if you underachieve your whole career, how are you the top 75 player?
Because you can't name 75 players better than him.
They did. No, David, what's the nigga name?
David Bing.
David Bing obviously was better than him, boy. He gave them buckets, 26 and 3. Stop playing with him.
Stop playing with him.
Stop playing with him.
Ain't too many David Bings on that. I think that was my biggest.
How we on? How much we got?
We got
Alright,
15
man.
different,
I can't drive. It's raining.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so look.
You say you can't drive. Don't ask me, cause last time I tried to drive your car, nigga, you tried to fight me.
Just not gonna ever let this shit go.
All right, it's time for that. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Say what? Say what? What's the scenario? Hey. All right, Jake. All right, Jake has a guy Jake has a guy that's an associate that he went to school with named D-Lo, right? They're both the same age. They're not friends, but they know each other. Jake also has a mom named Deborah. One day, Jake pops up at his mom's house to find D-Lo and Deb having a romantic evening at Deb's house. When Jake confronts Deb, she says you can't help who you love and that they're getting married soon. Deb also says if you want me to be happy, you should support me dating this man because he makes me happy. Is she out of pocket or is she telling the truth?
So Deb is his mom?
Deb is his mom and she's dating somebody he was in the same grade with.
So it's 8 Mile shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
No,
I
a
think
little even
8
worse.
Mile was older.
Yeah, worse. He was a little older.
Should he be cool with that? Brandon? I'm sure you have some experience with this.
No, my mom's been with the same person for 31 years. But
No, I mean you.
This ain't your
D-Lo.
situation. This ain't your personal
I'm
relationship.
joking.
honestly, I feel like, especially if you seen your mama deal with a lot of fuck niggas and she happy, nigga, let your mama be happy. Fuck you mad about it for? Nigga, get out the house so you ain't gotta see that shit. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Was this nigga cool with D-Lo or he just?
No, I just said they was like associates, like they knew each other, like
That
they knew
wasn't
who
my
they
partner.
was, but they
as long as they wasn't my
wasn't.
partner, we cool.
Yeah, it's
Do
not
what you
my
gotta
partner.
do.
We just happened to go to
You
school.
treat her
together.
right, but hey, you mess up one time, nigga, I'ma kill you. But outside of that, we good. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think I'm going for that. But she has a grown woman. She do whatever she want. I can't like force you to stop. But for one, I just don't think it's wise. And like,
What you mean you don't think it's wise?
like, bruh.
You saying basically like she's ruining her relationship with her child for the nigga? Is that what you're trying to do?
I just like you can't find nobody else a little close to your age.
Why does it matter?
Cause I went to school with
Let
this
me
nigga.
ask you something. What if it was a nigga that was from like say just your side of town that was your age, but he wasn't like y'all didn't go to school together?
It's the age. I'm gonna
It's
think.
just the age.
I'm gonna think
It's just the
something-
age period.
I think it's the age.
He could have been from out of town. It's just the
I
age
think
period.
it's the age because I'm gonna look like, bruh, why you like my mother's older? You just attracted to older women? Like what's like?
Maybe yeah.
Go find another one. Nah, I'm not joking.
I mean, I expect to hear that answer from Kazati.
I don't know what
as
that
for
means,
me,
but I'm not joking.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's one of them situations where I'll probably be super mad at first, but I really just gotta see, like, spend time around y'all and see like how genuine bro really is about you.
Why? My bad. Why would you be mad?
I mean, we all know
Age.
why I would be mad. Just why are you dating this young nigga that's my age,
So it's the
especially in
age
this
thing, okay.
situation
I was saying
that I
the
went to
same
school
reason
with. That I went to school
And then I went to
with.
school with a nigga like.
I went to school with, but at the end of the day, it is some validity to what she said. Like if you, I want to see you happy, and if you talk to me and you tell me no, this guy really makes me happy,
So make me mad.
I'm tell her, listen,
Yeah,
I need to, but this ain't about you.
You're right.
That's like me saying,
So
I'm
I
hanging
gotta
around
see.
my mom and her friends, and I found one that's on go. I ain't supposed to go.
To smash, but not to fucking get married to.
But you might have thought
What
if
if
you
it
just
get there?
smashing and then it turned into that.
Oh, so now I'm supposed to just.
Listen, I think for me, like I said,
So,
I'll
million people
just have
hurt,
to,
so
I'll just have to
no.
see how genuine bro
Nigga,
really
well, we
is.
got a
about you.
connection, so I'm supposed to just stop my connection
Break it.
because of that.
Wi-Fi don't always connect.
I gotta see how genuine.
Yeah,
you are.
nigga. Sometimes you gotta unplug it and plug that bitch back up. The same.
Go get a new router.
Nah, the same router. You just unplug and plug
Like
it
I
back up.
said, I can't do nothing about it. I'm not gonna try to sabotage it. I'm just not gonna like it. I might not be around.
I can understand that too. All right.
I just think it's.
My nigga, I don't think
nuance to it.
you
I
don't
think-
want nobody that's close to you talk to anybody that's in your family.
Nah, I think that's a conflict of interest
Okay.
too.
I'm just
I get
asking.
that.
I'm just saying, like,
Nah,
I don't want
separate.
nobody doing that either.
I don't go for that.
I wouldn't want that either.
I don't block nobody blessing. Take your shot. If it work, cool. If it don't, Hey, keep it moving.
Nah,
All right.
Just don't disrespect my fam. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, it's like I know my friends,
I know
and I don't even saying this like on the bad, but it's like I can't be impartial with the niggas. Like if this nigga I don't know or I barely know of, I give you a clean shake. But I know this nigga. I know what we talk about. I know what we do. I know like there's no way I can be impartial.
Listen, I get it. I think for me, I just got to see how genuine bro is. But
Man, if
we
nigga
gonna
my
leave
age,
it at that.
nigga, watch out, beat it.
All right.
That's what he tried to do. Beat it.
All right, y'all.
So
So,
remember when we was a kid? Like, oh, they watch out.
all right, look. So,
D-Lo.
Manny and Felicia have been together for 10 years. They got 2 beautiful kids together. Manny is a great father, excellent father. But in his relationship, he's had infidelity issues. Throughout the years, he's been known to have other women, right? Recently, Felicia cheated for the first time ever, but she ended up getting pregnant. She's 100% sure that it's the other man's baby. She tells Manny, and he says that he's leaving her because she says she doesn't believe in abortion. Felicia tells him, how can you leave after all the cheating and all the wrong that you've put me through? Who is wrong and who is right in this situation?
I think they're both wrong. Like, if a nigga cheat 10 times, that mean give you cheat.
She wrong.
But that nigga ain't getting a baby off you.
She wrong.
Shit. You won the first time and went all in.
She told that nigga nothing her, bro.
Listen. It's like a bullshit answer
said
and a real answer. The real answer is like,
Hold on. Let me make a phone call.
All right.
This is Jasmine's question.
Can we want me to talk before she answers?
Hello? So look, you are on the Facts and Cap podcast. Do not incriminate yourself.
What's up, Jazz?
We had a discussion. I'm using your Facts and Cap. I'm using your what's the scenario question about the girl who gets pregnant the first time. We need to know why you feel the way that you feel, and tell me how you feel about the situation.
I can tell you that.
I feel like shit. She's not wrong. She cheated once, and unfortunately, she got pregnant.
Unfortunately.
Cap.
I don't know what to tell.
So she got pregnant after one time. He's cheated multiple times, but she came back with baggage. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. You're
And-
supposed to accept her baggage.
And he should accept the baggage.
Even though he never brought
So
no
let me
baggage
ask you
there.
something. If you cheated 10 times and then he cheated once and he came back and said, I got a bitch pregnant, would you accept it?
No.
I had to bang on her.
That makes no sense in her logic.
This is women logic, y'all.
That's retarded. I would say that in this situation, they both wrong. And I wouldn't expect the other person to do the other thing.
Get
But
the fuck out of here.
as
bro.
the man, if I'm cheating and she get caught up, I wouldn't be mad at her. But I can understand a nigga say I'm not raising no nigga child.
Facts.
That's it. It's not like, all right, you're right, I deserve this. I feel it. I'm not mad at that. I deserve this. Cool, but I'm not going for it.
So that's exactly what
Maybe
I
we
told
just
you.
don't need to be together. We keep cheating on
Facts.
each other. We just don't need to be together.
Facts.
Yeah,
Listen.
that's all.
Listen. My thing is, don't be mad because I've been doing what you did, but you did worse.
Yeah.
You came back with a whole child. Your ass should have been on birth control. You should have took the necessary precautions. You obviously didn't have enough respect not to get pregnant. That just never crossed your mind.
Don't believe in abortions.
You don't believe in abortion. You could have easily just went and took that pill or got that thing sucked out of you, and I never would have known. You feel me? You could have got your girlfriend and y'all could have went there and did the damn thing. But you decided to tell me, and then you telling me how the fuck you gonna tell me what you did and how I need to handle the situation? You got life fucked up. You got me fucked up for real. Listen, and then she turned around and just said if it was the other foot, then it'll be the way we. Listen,
That's tripping.
listen. She done lost her mind. What you feel about it, B?
Regardless of the situation, I could cheat 172 times. If I did not bring, and you decide to take me back, you decide to stay, right? And you cheat one time, and you bring back a baggage claim, you and your baggage gotta go. I never brought no baggage home. You might have been hurt, but you decided to stay with me. Soon as you bring another person or something into the scenario, that changes everything. I might have cheated. I could have cheated 172 times. You came back and gave me the clap.
So let me,
You could have gave me clap. Oh, you brought some shit back.
So let me ask you a question.
I cheated in peace. You disturbed the peace.
So what was worse? she get her cheats back and don't get pregnant one time. She could get 172 cheats. You take
Get your 172 back. Don't bring no diseases. Don't bring no pregnancies back.
No diseases, no pregnancy, and I choose to stay. We even.
I ain't saying I'm not gonna leave you, and I'm gonna accept 172.
But that's better than one baby.
But that's better than bringing back a baby.
I can cheat
You
172
bring back
times.
a baby, it ain't mine, and we already got kids.
Fuck you, bitch.
You're done.
Yeah.
You already fucked up.
Pack your bags, bitch.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
This is the last one. Cut and stick.
Stick your head.
Cut and Sticky and Robin have been dated for 2 years. They both ain't shit, but they sticking it out. One day Robin is checking her DMs on her dating app. Mind you, they're together. She's checking her dating app, and she comes across Cousin Sticky's profile on the same dating app.
And neither one of them should have.
This is the picture. He got the profile picture that they took last week. Like he took last week, so you know this shit is updated. So she knows she ain't supposed to have no profile, but she knows she ain't supposed to have a profile, but he ain't supposed to have one either.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to confront him, but doesn't know how to go about it without exposing herself, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you go about it? Or would you leave it alone?
What's her name?
If I
What's her
ain't
name?
shit, then you gotta find a way to tell single girls to get on there and be like,
Create a profile.
create a profile, and I found you.
But you don't know
What
what
if the
Sticky
profile
hasn't
says,
seen it.
what if it say the day that you created your profile, right? What if it say, oh, your homegirl created this profile December 16th?
Mm-hmm.
How would you go about it? Just wait and then say it?
Just wait. You gotta be patient then. If you don't want to give up your baggage. But if you being real, why did she say why she went back on it to look into it? What was she doing on it?
Because she still had her site too.
she ain't shit.
She never deleted it, but why she go? Because she ain't shit.
No, she ain't shit. She doing the same thing. She
They
trying to
might
find
have
niggas.
matched. They might have matched. And it just happened to show.
Then they belong with each other. Then.
Yeah,
They ain't
facts.
shit niggas, bro.
Facts. Y'all belong together. Y'all probably could just show each other y'all profile and just laugh about it.
Laugh about it and then be like, all right, we don't gotta lie no more.
Yeah, let's stop lying to each other.
Yeah, because I'm like, bruh.
I was thinking she accidentally got on it or just like the old MySpace.
No, she was swiping left, swiping right on niggas, and then his
hell
shit popped up. She like, damn, this sticky shit.
This my nigga shit.
Like the picture. Fuck it.
Nah.
Be like, my homegirl.
Nah, that'd be some shit.
You know what a woman to say? They'll be like, my homegirl. Of course, you're not going to tell you which homegirl because the nigga going to be like, well, what homegirl seen it? My homegirl seen it.
No, so this is
And
what,
we going to fall for it.
Nah, this is what you do.
At that point, what you
call
gonna say?
If she's smart, this is what she should have done. Took the screenshot, make sure she cut out the part where her name's in it, delete her profile at that moment, hold that bitch and be like, yo, boom.
Sticky gonna be like, bitch, I've been seeing y'all.
Right.
What you think?
That's the risk you taking.
And then what?
It's like Dodge.
Now it's like we lying. But
Take
now
a
you
risk.
trying to catch me.
All right, cool.
Is
We
that
on the
what?
same boat.
No. Wait. Now I got a whole. Y'all both doing dirt.
Yeah.
Y'all don't. Let's say you're the girl in the situation. You doing dirt. She don't think her man doing dirt. She catch her man doing dirt. She screenshot that shit. She bring it up to him, and he was like, "Oh, I know you was doing dirt." Is she? Who's more wrong in that situation?
Nobody.
She's not.
No, she's more wrong.
She's not more wrong
Because you're trying to alienate
my bad.
me.
You trying to make him.
You trying to make me feel guilty when you doing the same shit.
Whereas I knew you was doing dirt. I just let you rock. I just did my dirt with you.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to make it look like you the angel and I'm the bad guy. You manipulating me.
Okay,
Baby,
I
she
misunderstood
doing
the
shit.
question. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Ask another girl that they gonna be like she ain't wrong.
They'll fuck your home up.
Alright, yeah, that do something.
That shit crazy,
Alright.
man.
Alright. Let's get the facts and cap. Y'all want me to open up with my one question? Or
Everybody got one question?
I got a question for facts and cap, y'all. Alright. So I made a top 5 Atlanta track, right? Not saying these gotta be the most popular people. We live in the Atlanta area. We go to the clubs. We done been to the lounges. These, for me, these are my top 5 Atlanta tracks. I need y'all to tell me if these are facts or if this cap. Now, also, I made an honorable mention of songs that didn't make it, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to start off with my honorable mention.
Let me ask you, should you name your honorable mentions before niggas say they top 5 just in case it's on there?
That's what he said. He's naming the honorable.
Said should you?
So you want me to say the top 5 first?
Say your top 5
Say my top 5 first. Okay, I'll say my top 5 first.
Say the honorable mentions.
At number 5, I got Archie Eversoul. We Ready. At number 4. Wait, first of all, let me say I think We Ready is number 5 just because you can go to a Georgia Bulldogs game, you can go to Atlanta Falcons game, you can go to any football game across the South. You're gonna hear We Ready on the opening kickoff, and that's literally like damn near his only hit. And
I'm gonna lie to you, when I was still in Virginia and right before
we
came out for football, that's what we came out to.
You gonna turn up, right?
We beating on the pads.
So number
and all
4,
that shit.
I got Never Scared, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like T.I.'s verse on there is classic, one of T.I.'s best verses ever. If you play this right now at a fucking tailgate or some shit, or you just play it in the hood, everybody know it, right?
Shit's hard.
Number 3, kind of the same as We Ready. No More Playing GA. No More Playing GA is a Negro spiritual in Atlanta. Shit, we was in experience last week when the Braves got to the World Series, and they instantly played No More Playing GA, right? Number 2, this one's hard, but I got no if you buck, boy. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is we don't even have to explain this one.
Should be on everybody's.
Should be on there. And number 1, if we go to the club right now, a concert anywhere in the city of Atlanta, mm-hmm. all you gotta hear is do 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 do, and then all you gotta hear is see I don't know, and then they turn the music off. We've been seeing it. They will turn the music off, and the club will literally perform this whole motherfucker. That's number 1. DG Yola ain't gonna let up. So y'all need to tell me, am I facts or am I cap?
You cap.
Okay. What needs to be taken off?
And Nucky Bug definitely on there. But like, I don't know how you. Should I just say my 5?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
This is what we here for.
So those are the 2 I definitely agree with. I ain't gonna let up. I think you have to have Welcome to Atlanta on there.
Fuck no. That's an honorable mention for me, but go ahead.
I think you have to have Welcome to Atlanta on there.
Great song. Right.
And now my question is, okay, this doesn't have to have a theme of Atlanta.
No,
it's just period.
I mean, it's just a track. The tracks that come out of Atlanta, which one hit Atlanta hardest?
I think just not. I don't know how you talk about. You talking about you go to the city, you go to the game, they play this. Everybody knows Swag Surf. You gotta have Swag Surf on there. It's like Swag Surf is one of the most popular. I've never seen a song in my era.
Swag Surf might be up there close to the top 2. With
you know what?
Swag Surf gotta be.
You know why I didn't put
these in the H. Like it's.
Let me ask you something. This is maybe it makes sense to me. The reason I didn't put Swag Surf on there is because when it came out, it was big, but it still wasn't like. We didn't look at it as like it's one of those. I feel like Swag Surf it was hot, and then it died. And then once the colleges started picking it up, it got hot again.
See, you was in the middle of this party, using your club centric.
No, what I'm saying is,
I'm answering. So you might have a different
experience.
I call the college Swag Surf. When they got,
I get it. We used to go to the college Swag Surfs too. I know what it did in college.
So
I didn't really see it. It was like 2-3 years and it wasn't being played like how it's played now, like at prep rallies and shit like that. It wasn't that. I've even seen interviews where they be like, "Shit, we was kind of down and out," and then Swag Surf came and just kind of like out of nowhere, we was confused and the shit just hit us and we took off.
It's off. I think you gotta put.
I ain't mad. I'm not. Let me say this. I'm not mad at the pick. I'm not mad at the pick at all. I fucks with that pick.
I can't wait to hear Chris's.
Put Swag Surf in there. Can't you throw Crank That?
What? Soulja Boy?
I don't consider that.
Soulja Boy's not being played like that. Like Crank That's not being played like how these songs are being played.
And even if it is, I don't consider that Atlanta. I don't.
Yeah, Soulja Boy, he kind of halfway Atlanta. Like,
that's not an Atlanta track.
He from Mississippi. That's a cash count.
Or Georgia.
My boo. Consider that, dude?
What is my boo? Usher?
Ghost Town DJs.
Oh.
I'm not going. It could be an honorable mention. I'm not putting that in top 5 though.
Ooh.
Okay.
When the last time you even seen them performing? Like, is they still eating off that song? No.
I got another one. I know we didn't do honorable mention. How much was that? That was
You gave me one so far.
No.
Swag Surf, Knuck for You Buck, Yola, I Ain't Gonna Let Up. And Welcome to Atlanta.
Okay. It was one more.
I think.
Let me go. I know. Future ain't got March Madness?
I got that on my honorable mention.
I think March Madness.
March Madness?
March Madness. Is March Madness bigger than We Ready? To Atlanta.
We talking about
See, this is the thing, and this is another part of the argument.
Question too. Now that's what I'm saying.
This is another argument.
That's
it's
a
to Atlanta.
whole different thing. Cause to Atlanta,
Swag Surf is bigger than Atlanta to me too. If you really think about it,
say it again.
Swag Surf is bigger than the city of Atlanta.
Yeah. It's not just Atlanta. That's a
yeah. So I feel like this is if you saying like a track from Atlanta, it has to be like a cult an Atlanta thing. Like if I go to Florida, I said out of Atlanta. If I go to Florida,
you ain't say like
okay. Well, let me establish this. If I go to Florida, if I go to Texas right now and play, I ain't gonna let up. A lot of people just not.
It might not go the same way.
But in Atlanta,
songs hit the hardest in Atlanta.
I got two more, and y'all might count them honorable mentions.
Go ahead. That was your 5, right, Kazadi?
Barely. I keep looking at what's your fantasy.
Nah, see, you going to mainstream. We just talking about.
Oh, you talking about Atlanta?
All right, so honestly, I feel like you can't do this list and at least put them on honorable mention. Lucci, Wonder Why.
The reason I ain't put songs like that, because I know niggas is probably gonna kill me. Like, oh, we doing songs from our childhood or our teenage years.
Nah,
the song has to stand the test of time. That shit is not that fucking big. It's a great song. It was a more recent Atlanta classic. But we gotta see that. Like, the songs I'm playing are songs that's played at Sanford Stadium, played at the Georgia at Mercedes Benz.
Where's Walk It Out fit in this?
So I'm gonna throw that in there.
Where's Walk It Out?
Walk It Out
and them Trillville songs, like where we do with
that's more of an era. That's more of like a era to me.
See, when you start talking,
I wouldn't put that. I don't think that Walk It Out beats We Ready, Never Scared, No More Playing Jerry, Knuck If You Buck, I Ain't Gonna Let Up. I'm just not. That's just me. I don't think it beats those. I'll give it an honorable mention. I love Walk It Out.
And so Taffy don't do it no more?
Nah, bro. So my honorable mention was Done, Welcome to Atlanta, Shoulder Lean, Throw It Up, Lil Jon featuring Pastor Troy, Baby D East Side versus West Side. Those think like my
Wonder Why. Players Ball.
I wanted to put Players Ball on there, but I just felt like Outkast is so much bigger than just Atlanta.
So I can't get Lil Baby the intro?
That's on there.
Original.
But it got to. I feel like just like I said, that's just my personal opinion. You got to see it stand the test of time.
The two most recent.
I'm not mad at it. Like, yeah, I ain't mad at it.
They deserve it.
I don't mean that Thug ain't Thug, but Thug just don't have the Atlanta.
Top 5 Atlanta anthems, meaning that you go to what go the most Atlanta. Like, and that Swag Surf might not be on there because
clubs,
it might. It's still cold.
Play on the radio top 10.
You said what?
This includes clubs, games.
Yeah, everything.
It's not just the club, but I think if you're doing points, clubs should be the most in Atlanta.
Clubs and maybe sporting events. I would say clubs and sporting events.
You put sporting events in there, Swag Surf, and Walk It Out.
Say go.
Nobody plays Walk. What they play Walk It Out at?
That's cat. I've been at the whole game. I've been at the whole game.
That's all they play.
I guarantee you, We Ready go harder than Walk It Out. I guarantee you, No More Playing GA. They literally had fucking Pastor Troy remix the song for the Georgia Bulldogs.
All I'm saying,
we got Nothing You Buck. We got I Ain't Gonna Let Them.
They play Walk It Out.
Walk It Out does get played.
Do we agree with number 1 more than anything? Do we all agree with number 1? Yola.
It's in the top 5. I don't know if it's number 1.
So what's number 1 for y'all?
I don't. I promise you, Swag Surf
it's hard to not say Swag Surf.
Songs.
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta. Swag Surf is played in Atlanta more than
we go to club tonight.
We're gonna hit Swag Surf.
You're gonna hit Swag Surf.
Wait,
that's cap.
That's not what I'm asking. You play Yola,
You play Swag Surf. What's gonna go harder tonight?
What's getting played?
The reason. Okay, so let me answer this.
What's gonna go harder?
I just told Kelly downstairs when I was surprised the last time we was at Anatola.
Still ain't Swag Surfing.
No, when we went to Anatola for his brother's birthday, I was confused because I seen people his brother age. They played I Ain't Gonna Let Up, and them motherfuckers were turned up. They was like 6 when that came out.
Niggas play soccer when they get really, really drunk and you trying to dance. But if you just play it, like YOLO gonna go in any scenario in the club.
Scenario in the city.
Swag Surf might be you walk in the club, you play Swag Surf, niggas like, man, we ain't even drunk yet.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't trying to dance yet.
You gonna play I Ain't Gonna Let Up.
But what I ain't saying is I Ain't Gonna Let Up in the club is gonna go every single time.
Even at a lounge where nobody's dancing.
It's gonna go every single time. If you play Swag Surf and niggas ain't trying to dance, niggas ain't gonna just start lying. They're gonna do it eventually.
Swag
At Howard Homecoming, that shit's gonna go crazy. At Clark Atlanta Homecoming, it's gonna go crazy.
About different scenarios.
But if we go to the South Side, if we go to college, just ain't the whole aspect.
Oh shit!
What we missing?
Gucci.
What we missing?
Becky. Not Becky.
I think I love
you.
I don't think it's top 5.
She goes
on TV and look at a UGA game. And I see the whole stadium Swag Surf.
I think it's kind of dated. I think
that shit you played it down. That's why I'm in the club.
I think it's dated.
Because dance can go hit and miss. You play Soulja Boy, nobody's gonna dance right there, but unless you at a kid's party or doing something where
in the kid's party, it's not even gonna go right now in today's present kid party.
But if you just go in the club, YOLO gonna go every single time.
Every time.
I don't think he's number one still, but
that's what y'all saying. Y'all saying a club, and it's not every club, but you go watch a UGA game and you play YOLO versus Swag Surf. I'm telling you,
no, Swag Surf will smash.
Dominant.
That's because that's a participation. That's a participation.
That's a dominant.
It depends.
Yeah, but first of all, time out, bro. I just went to a fucking Falcons game, and it was more Redskins fans in that bitch than it was Falcons fans. So I really don't want to hear that shit.
It's not.
Am I lying? Am I fucking lying? How many Redskins fans was in that bitch?
And Swag Surf came on, and motherfucking Swag Surf.
My whole purpose about Swag Surf is I have no problem with y'all
saying you wrong with that. It's a debate.
I have no problem with y'all saying Swag Surf. The only thing I'm saying is I think Swag Surf is bigger than just the city of Atlanta.
It's gonna go. If you go outside, it's gonna win. But he's saying in Atlanta, you might not win.
Exactly.
And I'm not mad at that.
There's people who didn't even know Swag Surf existed when it was out. They didn't even know it until they heard Lil Wayne rap over it, and then it was hot in even more colleges across the country.
I don't know about it. I
don't know about that.
That's facts. That's facts.
I don't know.
We'll see. I'm gonna post this clip up as tomorrow for the promotion. We got to talk about this.
Good.
I'm good.
Y'all got some more facts and caps?
Oh, go ahead. I got one, man.
Go ahead. We all just do one.
Shit, mine is a little
Facts and cap. Little Chris birthday tomorrow.
Facts.
Yeah.
Cap. Alright, man. If your girl comes home at 6 o'clock in the morning, you ask her where she went tonight. She said she can't remember, but she had a good time. But she was a little too drunk to remember where she at. Then she proceeds to fuck the shit out of you. Facts or cap? You just gonna let that shit ride?
I mean, that's a what's the scenario, but I get.
I mean, I ain't had time to put it as a what scenario.
You said facts or cap.
Girl go out to the club. She come back.
She goes out. You don't even know. She don't know where she went.
She don't know, but she fucked the shit out of you like she never did.
Like she was like, no, I don't remember where you just asked like, hey, so where y'all went tonight?
I'm gonna bust that pussy open, and then you still gonna have to explain to me where the fuck you went.
I ain't gonna let it ride, and not because I need to know how to get this back again.
Yeah. Who was the bartender?
You need to go back. They got
you tell me like this in months, bitch.
You can come back. So yeah, that's
Did Swag Surf come on in that motherfucker? Because I done served in this pussy like goddamn rocket power, nigga. I done rocket powered in this pussy. What?
I didn't know some shit like that.
No, fuck.
Let's stick on this Atlanta. The Braves are in the World Series.
Oh God.
If the Braves beat the Houston Astros, are we done talking about the Georgia sports curse? Or does it have to be a football or basketball
Fuck
game?
no. Why can't...
That's the cap.
Why can't it be baseball? Baseball is one of the 3 major sports.
It has to be football.
Hell
Night
no.
already brought us a chip. Ain't nobody.
Nigga.
Okay.
Soccer is not a major sport.
Soccer is a fucking.
Soccer's not a major sport in America. It's not. Let's be honest. Baseball is an American-made sport.
The fact that we made it to the World Series, I'm proud of the Braves. If we win it, cool. We lose, cool.
That's how you feel. We black. We don't really watch baseball, man.
They gotta win. I don't even give a fuck about the Hawks winning. It's the Falcons.
I don't agree with that. I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong, bro.
B.
Niggas care when the Yankees win. Niggas care when the
Is
fucking.
that faster cap is like the whole curse thing over?
Yeah, are you stop bringing up Georgia sports curses with the UGA, with the Falcons, with
It's capping till the Falcons win.
So Falcons gotta win.
Gotta be the Falcons.
If the Bulldogs win,
It's still gotta be the
Niggas
Falcons.
didn't care when the Atlanta Dream won the championship.
United won, niggas still brought up the Falcons. That's what I'm trying
That's
to
because the way that they lost.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can talk. No, listen.
They
You can talk.
the Bulldogs.
Time out.
The Falcons.
You can talk shit about the Falcons. You can also talk shit about UGA. He's talking about as far as the Georgia sports curse.
that's a whole.
You cannot bring up the Georgia sports curse if the Braves
I
win
talk
the
about this shit
championship.
every night at the bar, and I say we got a chip. Atlanta United, bro. They gonna say
Braves got a chip too.
I just did in '96, bro.
Braves got tripped to the 90s.
What I'm saying, the thing about the Braves, the reason the Braves are part of the Georgia sports curse is because they always get to the NCLS. Or they win their division year after year after year after year after year, and they fucking lose. So maybe because y'all don't necessarily care about baseball the way y'all care about football, or the way y'all care about college football, the sports curse would be considered over because they are a hefty part of that sports curse. When they bring up, if you go to ESPN and they bring up the sports curse and they bring up Georgia sports, it's Braves all over that bitch. They might have the most they might be the most cursed part of the fucking Georgia sports curse.
When you say the Braves,
Yeah.
What was it, 21-3? 28-3?
We went like 21 years straight without winning our division.
That's one game.
Last year when they had the lead and blew it.
What?
When you say the Braves got into that,
They part of the Georgia sports curse.
scenario last year when they had the lead.
What he's saying is, I watched it since I was like middle school heavy. Braves had a long history of winning their division,
never even winning a
The
championship.
Georgia curse.
not winning.
Getting the league and blowing it.
No,
that's not. That's not.
So what?
That's the most. That's one of the worst. That's the worst.
Bulldogs getting the league, blowing it and lose.
That's the worst part of it.
Yes, those are some of nobody's
going 3-1 and losing.
So the Hawks are part of it too because they don't win.
Blowing the league.
They didn't blow the league. They got swept by LeBron.
So I'm saying what you're saying is that's the major.
Those are major highlights of the Georgia sports curse.
But the crux of it is not winning.
The curse is blowing the league and losing.
No, you're incorrect.
Look at the past history.
Nigga, the Braves have won. The Braves went 21 years in a row, my nigga. The Braves went 21 years in a row winning their division.
This is our first World Series.
Exactly my point. So if they win it, nigga, the curse is over for Georgia sports.
Georgia sports curse is there.
Alright.
That's what I'm trying to say. The Falcons have been to the Super Bowl, twice? What fucking curse is there? The curse started when it was a lead and we lost it.
No.
You're incorrect. That's incorrect, bro.
Y'all crazy. Go back and see when the curse started and tell me it's not when we had a lead and blew it.
What lead? What specific time?
Any lead that
So
the Falcons 28-3 lead.
That's not the first time I said.
So you're saying the curse started in 2016?
Yes.
Oh, that's cap, nigga. You're tripping.
So when
nigga, we ain't won a championship since '96. That's when the curse started. After that,
what fucking
Georgia has not.
Have you ever heard a curse in '96?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I started
when did you hear the curse?
Hearing about Georgia sports.
But when did you hear their curse?
I'm about to answer.
You gotta let a nigga talk to.
I
You gotta listen.
I started hearing about the Georgia sports being underachieving in the mid. I'm not to answer your question. In the mid 2000s. Shortly after that, I started hearing the narrative of Georgia sports curse.
When?
Shortly after mid 2000s. So probably after high school. Huh?
What's the mid 2000s?
What's the middle of 2000? 2005?
8-9-10.
So shortly after that, probably 08, 07. I could probably go on Twitter. I'll do that right now. We can do it off camera, but I could type Georgia Sports Curse. I probably tweeted it before that happened. That would shut this argument down, wouldn't it?
I would love to see that because this curse shit.
Maybe that's when you just started paying attention, brother.
Nah, bro.
I think we good.
Anything middle school, high school, that shit was rivalry, like Georgia rivalry.
Okay.
And that shit had to do with Falcons and Saints.
Okay.
That Georgia curse shit, when we started blowing leagues and other team people started talking about it, and then it happened every fucking year with every team afterwards, is when that shit got on TV.
I think that shit it got on crack after that.
Yeah, I think the fact that Atlanta and Georgia lost in like within a calendar year, the way that they lost, I think shit made it worse. And then then the Braves lost last year, the way that they lost, I think that highlighted it. But if you look at the history, that used to be a thing when they said the Braves lost 21 seasons in a row where they actually won the division. Imagine you win your division 21 years in a row and you've been to NCLS championship games and you lose every time. Just like how Philadelphia was.
All I'm saying is, I ain't hear that curse shit when we won the soccer championship, and then they gonna talk
Bro,
about
nobody cares. Like I'm trying to tell you, nobody cares about soccer. Listen, I get it.
You don't understand.
In Atlanta, we care about. In Atlanta, they care about soccer. All over the country, nobody cares about that shit. The same way Atlanta Dream won a championship and they didn't have a fucking parade. The same way Chicago Sky just won a championship and they have a fucking parade. Nobody cared about that shit.
Soccer is big. You just don't see it. Like you said, you don't.
Soccer is big. I'm never gonna doubt soccer, but we know the three. What's the top 3 American sports, y'all?
Baseball, basketball, football.
All right then. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to disrespect what the United got going on. I love the fact that Atlanta United brought it. Nigga, they took the championship to fucking Magic City. Nigga, I have no issue with that.
What year you said it started? When Atlanta lost to 23 to lead to New England?
Yes, he said 2016.
So like nobody said it before that?
No curse. No. None of that.
Can't even see.
Jordan Sports breaking the curse. This 2017.
Breaking the curse? You said breaking the curse?
That shit
I
ain't
can't hear
broke.
what you say.
I said breaking the curse.
When it in 2000.
Listen.
I'm not done, nigga.
What did you just read?
I know if you know. I know if you know, like I know. Somebody who's paid closely attention. There was a thing about the Braves when they had 21 years in a row where they did it.
What did I say that proves your point?
You just said breaking the curse in 2017.
All right, y'all. Shout out to that Thanks to Cap podcast. We gonna continue this off camera. We out of here, baby.